should mute your... There you go, buddy. Well, welcome back to This Stays Here. I'm your host, Brandon Scott.
And Garrett Kellum.
Alright. We're supposed to have a guest today. Didn't work out that well. Another cancellation. Which is alright. It's alright. We can welcome back our third individual, now as our sound guy. Welcome back, Kyle.
What's up, everyone? How's it going?
He's going to be behind the scenes so that we can focus on conversation.
Jeez, I try to focus, dude. I can't. I lose my train of thought in 14 seconds.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Well, today we're revisiting A Man's Word since that episode never aired. The audio just wasn't there.
Dang, gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna say real quick. This is you're carrying this podcast because you get real serious into this stuff, and my train of thought and comprehension just ain't there like yours.
That doesn't have to go that serious.
I was looking at your notes, dude, and you're speaking. What'd you call it last podcast? You're speaking like art thou. Like what's that called? What's that type of writing?
Old English?
What's that type of writing? You read books. The books are like for art thou. What's that type of book? Dude.
That's just, you're talking like Greek philosophy. I don't know what you...
It's a hard book to read. And you read them.
All I'm thinking is Old English, because that's how they're written.
Well, that's what your notes are like. But you said a different word last time.
Yeah, I write in hieroglyphics. That's why it's hard to read.
I speak in hieroglyphics, so that's fine.
Picture books.
Dude, like I say, green eggs in hand.
Oh, man. No, so, okay. Let's start with this. What does A Man's Word mean to you?
So you can't just blindside me like that.
Just out of nowhere.
A man's word.
What does
keep your word?
What does your word mean to you?
Mine.
What do you intend it to be? When you say something or you tell someone you're going to do something, what does it mean to you?
Everything. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. If I tell you I'm not going to do something, or if I tell you I'm going to do something and then don't pull through, I'm going to hate myself for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I feel like shit. Oh, I actually just, actually happened. I told this guy I was going to make a video for him. I just didn't want to do it. After I told him I was going to make it, I didn't want to do it, and I was like, hey, I'm not going to do it. And I felt like an idiot. I felt like a pussy. It just...
How long does that last?
I still feel guilty.
No, there's something I was supposed to do months ago, and legit was just supposed to send a list of parts to a friend. Still haven't done it, still on my mind. I'm like, oh, gotta get that done.
Yeah,
it's like,
feel like an asshole.
It's still bugging me. I'm like,
that's why I'm still doing this podcast with you.
I'm almost...
Damn, bro.
Man, I thought we were friends.
Nah, it's kind of fun. I'll give you that.
All right.
Yeah, no. All jokes aside, when you say you're gonna do something, you do it. You can't bitch out of that.
Yeah, even if it takes a while. Because it's going to eat at me until I get it done. It could be 3 years from now and I'll be like...
Do it right now.
Just write the list. No, I got to go look at the project and be like, all right, what does he need? And then find the links and...
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It can't be that hard. Just like making a video for a guy.
Yeah. No, it's a struggle. But that's just like doing things for people. What about... All right, how many people do you know that you could take on their word?
Nobody. I have no friends. You, Kyle. I can count on one hand that I can actually say they will do what they say. Actually, I don't know. You flake.
I knew that was going to come up. I really did.
Yeah, no, they said it out loud. My bad, bro. But yeah, no, there's very, very few dudes, and actually don't know many girls that will. I just don't know many girls, actually. But all my friends, and there's probably about 3 of them, they will actually do what they say.
Unless there's something to be gained.
Yeah, well, I cut those guys all out. Everybody. Now that I didn't get rid of, but I stopped using Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I'm keeping all of them because our podcast, I can still put them out there. But now that I stopped using all those, I already realize that my real friends aren't gonna, or my friends, quote unquote friends, aren't gonna hit me up. So
Yeah, because all they're doing is like liking your videos and
Exactly.
or your posts on Facebook.
Right.
Because it's there. They're just going through like, oh, Garrett, that's cool. Like,
and I stopped cold turkey for that reason. Like I didn't want to. I almost wrote a post saying like, oh hey, I'm just doing like a me thing. I don't want to do this social media stuff. Hit me up if you want to talk. No, I did a cold turkey and no one's hit me up yet.
yeah, if you notice, I don't have like any posts. I only brought back social media for these purposes really, and just to monitor and like see from an outside perspective, not just on like the actual pages, but I can log into mine and see like, okay, where does this show up, you know? But aside from that, I don't post anything. I don't hit people up on social media. Like I'll use Snapchat, but
You use Snapchat. You're a big Snapchat guy.
a lot of my friends, like one of my friends, only uses Snapchat. Dude has like 1,300 unread text messages.
Bro, you only use Snapchat. The shrug.
No, I use text too. If you looked, I had like 8 people I was texting today.
Dude, I literally said, I'm not using social media. Text me, and you're like, okay. Still
Snap.
hits me up on Snapchat.
But I was sending you a photo of something.
Okay.
It's easier to send on Snapchat than it is on text.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I don't know why, but
It's just the way Snapchat is.
Yeah.
It's not any harder.
it's really not.
You just press the photo button,
You
press
know
the
what-
photo, and send.
And you get a better quality photo with your phone's camera than you do Snapchat.
100%.
Yeah.
Especially when an Android user like you. Jesus Christ. God, I'm so mean to you.
It's okay.
Unreal.
I'm just gonna drink it off. So aside from like doing what you say you're gonna do, and let's get back to topic. What about just straight up telling the truth? Or better yet, what if could you tell your boss no?
Yeah.
You can.
Yes.
You're that guy.
Did it today.
Perfect. Moving on. Now, you know how many people struggle with
100%,
with
yeah.
doing that?
Well, they're afraid to get.
The repercussions of
Well, so if my boss needs me, and if for some reason they're listening to this podcast, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to sound like a douche, but my position, they actually need me, and if they have me go do something really stupid that will put my license on the line, I will say no, and I have. If I was just another laborer, then I would keep my mouth shut because they can just replace you.
makes sense. But those other guys probably not saying no too much.
Not really.
So this kind of goes into this whole thing. Like a lot of people are afraid to tell people no. Like they're afraid to tell their parents no. Now I'm not saying that kids out there need to tell their parents no. There's a time and place.
Slam the door in that bitch's face, turn the music loud. Come on.
I'm not saying that's correct. What I'm saying is if you are asked to do something that is morally incorrect or is what? Morals, ethics, what is it? Like life, limb, or eyesight, something like that. There's a way to determine whether or not you have whether you should say no to someone or not.
Yeah.
If your parents telling you to do something,
Probably should do it.
probably should do it.
Right. I grew up at my uncle's house, and he got a wife, and she was like a stepmom figure, and you know how stepmoms and stepdads always bumping head with the kids. Dude, me and my, I guess you could say my aunt, but I consider her stepmom. Dude, we would just bump heads. She'd tell me to do something, I'd be like, no. It just never, ever works in my favor. It's never gonna.
No, no.
You just shut your mouth and do what you're told.
That's where you learn what authority is.
Yeah, same with my girlfriend. I really gotta learn that one too. Just shut up, Garrett. Shut up.
Wait, you tell her no?
Try to. Never ever works in my favor.
Well, at least you're making an effort.
Dude, gotta keep the what the fuck are we? The gender strong, dude.
Fight the good fight.
Trying.
No, the point I'm trying to get at is if you're asked to do something that is wrong, if you're asked to do something wrong, and you know it's wrong, you have to be able to say no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, and a lot of people won't in fear of losing their job, or now you got like a hostile work environment, or you're worried about the relationship with your parents or whatever it is. But honestly, the way it works is if you can't say no for simple things or even things that are wrong, then you kind of code your brain to agree and go along with things.
Right.
So the next time it happens, if it's something that's going to take a little more to stand up and say no, you're not going to do it.
Well, it's only going to make you, I don't want to say more, but more of a man. It treats you to stand up for yourself and not be walked all over, and ultimately down the road will make you at a higher position, if you will.
Yeah. I've noticed, like, with me, that's definitely something I struggle with is I don't say no, not because it's wrong, but if there's something I know that, say I know it's not my responsibility, or say I know like you're adding extra steps that really
just don't make sense.
Don't make sense.
Yeah.
You're not the one doing the work, so why are you adding all these steps? As someone that's actually getting the work done, you kind of make it harder on everybody. But I don't say no because I look at it and I go, that's trivial.
It's a big word, trivial. What's that mean?
It's a joke.
Oh,
it's not worth it. It's why am I okay? I'll meet you 3 extra steps just to keep you happy.
Yeah.
So
you're
that's
submissive, bro.
Yeah, because to me it's just like, okay, play your games. You want to.
But do you think that's gonna cripple you down the road because you allow that?
I don't think so, because there are times where I've had to say no and step up and be like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And I've been in positions where it's been tough. I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. And so I know I can, which is good, because like, okay, I've done this before, I'm familiar with this. If it gets to the point where, okay, this is ridiculous and this is wrong, whatever, I can stand up and say no. But if it's something just stupid that's mundane, like a daily task,
yeah.
why am I going to start a whole fight? If I know that the fight is going to take longer than the task, like, why am I going to start the fight?
Story of me and my girlfriend. Just Garrett, shut up. Fuck, dude.
If I just shut up and do it, it's going to take a lot less time.
100%.
So, but if you're always saying yes and always going along with it, your brain doesn't know.
Might as well just have a ball gag and a gimp.
I mean, yeah, you could go that way, but no. So saying no, so you know you can say no. You know what I mean?
Say no, so you know you can say no. Dude, that's hard. I like that quote.
No, you say no, so you know you can.
Yeah, no, I'm not afraid to say no.
And so Jordan,
respect plays a big part in that, though. If I respect you, I'll do what you say.
right?
Unless it's stupid.
So, if I know that it came from above you, and I respect you, and you're playing the game, you're asking me to play the game,
Play a game.
I'll play the game with you.
Yeah, man.
I'll make you look good because that's what you're aiming for. You're not looking for issues from above you. I'm not going to try to bring issues,
Yeah, outsource the issue.
right? Like, I'm just going to go right over you and just cause problems with you and your boss. How's that?
Fuck. You said something about Jordan Peterson?
Jordan Peterson brought that up. He said, saying no so you know you can.
Oh, man, I thought you came up with that.
No, I got another quote there. I'll share that later on. But, no, saying no so you know you can say no. And
I can't wait to read his book, by the way.
It's a great book.
I'm 30 minutes in. Can't wait to read it.
Oh, it's great.
Got 12 hours left.
love how you say it, like, I love reading it, dude. I love reading. It's Audible, dude. You ain't reading shit.
You're right. 100% you're right. But what am I supposed to, I guess I could say listen.
You did. You swap between.
Did I?
Yeah. You're like, oh yeah,
Shit.
I'm 30 minutes in. Who reads for 30 minutes?
Greg Stratner Jr. said when he, on one of his 11 pillars of change, or that's what it was, reading 30 minutes a night.
I thought that was writing. He
No, I
said
think it
journaling.
was reading. I think it was reading.
Let's
Was it?
go, Kyle!
Did you read the book?
I did not read the book, no. But I when I was flipping through the book here, I did see that.
Let's
So.
go!
Okay. But I'm gonna bring this up. Who just reads for 30 minutes and stops at a random page?
I don't know. I can't say I've read a book for 30 minutes yet.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of with you there, but
Dr. Zeus is probably 5 minutes long. Not even. A couple rhymes here and there.
5 minutes? It took you 5 minutes?
where's the laughing button?
That's like a 2-minute read to your toddler so they go to bed, bro.
Dude, bad story for you. Horrible story for you. Viewers, I can't read at all. Horrible reader, horrible writer, horrible speller. Talker. I'm just horrible. I'm an idiot. My brother's in 5th grade. And he told his teacher I would volunteer to do the read aloud. So my brother picks out this book. It was a picture book. It was a very basic, big black letter picture book. Butchered it. Stuttering, the. Oh. So, dude, bad. I'm seeing the teacher looking at me. Dude, it was just so bad. I can't read. And I'm trying to read your cursive here.
It's not even cursive. I just
It's also
call it
upside
something
down though, so.
No, I had it in front of my face.
Yeah.
I just can't read, dude. I'm bad.
Maybe you're dyslexic.
Yeah.
Where were we? That just went.
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, I was talking about saying no.
Yeah, about saying no.
Jordan Peterson. Yeah. New experiences. Like saying no is, say it's new to you. You've never done it before.
I hate new experiences, dude.
Why?
I have no reason to. I have no reason to hate them, but I do. Like the podcast. This is new. And I don't say I hate it, but it's just anxiety. It gives me anxiety because I've never done it before, and I'm just like, I gotta go to do this after work today. But I want to, but like in my head I'm like, fuck, it's something I gotta do it. And it's new and I'm scared of it.
What, like the speaking?
Yeah, it's just something, it's new to me. New
Yeah.
things scare me. People hate change.
They do. But, so biologically, when you experience something new, your body codes new proteins in the brain. In the brain? Probably in the brain. Because that's where the development happens.
Probably in the brain. Your abdullah oblongata.
Something like that, yeah. Your
No.
frontal lobe.
Yeah, man.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of people stick with what they know, and they don't change. Why do you think like our grandfathers and great grandfathers were so stuck in their ways? Did they really travel? Do you think they went on cruises and stuff?
No shot.
No. They
Nah.
didn't experience things. They didn't branch out and do new things. They did the same thing Monday
Sat on
through
the
Friday.
couch, watch Powerball every week.
Not
Yep.
my grandfather, sir.
Navy?
Well, mine was
Maybe.
Navy too.
That's not a cruise.
But he went on some cruises, so get out of here.
Yeah, cruise to fucking Guantanamo Bay. No,
Okay.
that's a jail.
Oh, Jesus, God.
Cruise to fucking D-Day. That's what I meant. That's a jail. That's not what I meant.
If you look off to your left. Oh, God. No, so new experiences help you develop more character, right? If you think about anybody that's actually gone out and done, like, think about the most experienced person you know, like, across all realms. Like, the most well-rounded person you know.
That I actually know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just think of, like, okay, maybe you don't know personally. Just think of somebody that maybe it's on social media.
No, I got them in my head.
All right, someone well-rounded.
Yeah.
What's their mentality like?
Hard, thick-headed.
Like not open-minded at all?
At all.
No?
At all.
That's weird. It's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, what I would expect would be someone that takes on challenges, changes as does things out of their, comfort zone, things like that.
Maybe I listened to your question wrong.
Think of the most well-rounded, most experienced person you know, the one that's done the most traveling, the one that's like
No,
open to any experience.
That'd be my uncle, the most experienced person I know, my uncle. But he don't do no traveling.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's his opinion only.
I'm saying people like think of someone that's been.
Dude, that's all I know, bro. That's it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what about social media? Do you
Oh,
anybody that's on there that has traveled the world and seen different cultures and experienced different things?
yeah.
What's their mentality like?
Zac Efron.
Okay.
He does a
What's wrong with that?
He does a series on I almost said Instagram on Netflix. He goes around. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Chime in.
I have seen that. There's one
Down
episode
to-
about water or something like that.
Down to Earth?
Down to Earth, yeah.
Yeah,
He
dude.
explores like
He
different things.
I've heard
and
of that.
It's actually really interesting.
But like, you could say he's very relaxed and open-minded.
Oh yeah.
I feel like the more you do things that are outside, the more new things that you experience, the more you develop your mind, and then you inevitably become more open-minded and open to new experiences and open to opinions.
You're not wrong. You're 100% right there. Because before I met my girlfriend, I was going to work, coming home, sitting on the couch, watching TV, go to sleep. Go to work, come home, sit on the couch, watch TV, go to sleep. Did that over and over and over and over and over again. Now I met this girl who can't stop. There is no stopping at all. She's got to do something. So we're always we go to Pennsylvania for the night, New Hampshire all the time, just traveling for just to stay there for a little bit and then come home. We're always traveling, always doing something new, and it does open your mind, and you meet all these people, and it is actually crazy.
Yeah, and then this will help you with your communication skills.
Nah, I think I'm just an idiot.
Probably. We'll get you there.
That'll happen.
You'll be a little less of an idiot.
Someone needs to be an idiot on a podcast.
Not wrong.
Volunteers tribute.
All right. Now we have our roles set.
That's it.
Host, sound guy, idiot.
You know, but the thing is, dude, think about an idiot driving to work, and he wants to listen to the podcast, but he's hearing all of these. You know, you remind me of who you remind me of is the mopey, the way I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? And I got me all blubbery, stupid idiot, can't read. There's somebody driving. Got a little off topic there. Somebody driving to work, and he's like, you know what? That Garrett dude, he relates. I relate to him. Like, I don't understand some of your big ass words you use, so I'm gonna call you out so people can learn, just like me.
The biggest word on this page is authentic.
What's that mean? Or inauthentic, right? See, I told you.
Oh yeah, no, two more. See, you know letters.
I did read your notes.
At least he knows numbers. We won't even go there because you combine those two, you get algebra, and this guy's just like,
Dude, my favorite number I say is 4011.
what?
I will always say, you'll hear me say it. I'll be like, dude, like our intro, it's like 11 minutes long. I say shit like that. I'm shocked completely. There ain't nothing up there.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Nothing.
He wasn't planning on it.
Man, I'm just digging myself. People are like, dude, this game, fuck it.
It reminds me of that SpongeBob episode where like, what's funnier than 24?
25.
25.
So that's like me. That's like school. All right, next question. Shit, dude.
No, so develops your mind and helps develop your character so that you become more well-rounded, you become more experienced. You're able to relate to more people because you've experienced very similar things, whether through traveling or through even one of the best ways to learn is dialogue. I'm coming straight at you, dude.
Dialogue. We're doing dialogue
Yeah,
right now.
this is dialogue.
All right.
This is
That's
one
a
of
trick
the
question.
best ways to learn.
Overthought it.
Probably. Maybe not.
I need subtitles. I need IRL subtitles.
Yeah, in the new studio, we'll just whenever I speak into the mic, the subtitles will come up on a screen behind me, a teleprompter, so you can just like.
Oculus Rift, bro. That's got to be a thing.
What do you mean?
What, is Oculus Rift the thing you can look through and you can see your hands in real life?
The Quest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll wear that.
I have one.
But I know. And I'll wear it and we'll do something where an app or something where I'll look at you, but when you speak, subtitles pop up.
Let's see if that's a thing. I'll do my research.
Dude, $1 million right now. Patented it. $1 million move.
Now imagine there was a translator built in, so you could look at somebody that's speaking a different language and subtitles pop up for a different language.
W.
Into English.
W.
Boom. We're gonna completely edit all of this out.
Yeah.
So nobody trademarks the idea. No. So with the experiences and dialogue, Jordan Peterson again. I'm gonna quote him a lot because I just read this chapter in his book for the third time. But it takes 3 times to comprehend everything that he's writing. Yeah. No, you're gonna gain something from it every time you read it. It's like watching a Disney movie as an adult.
I'm gonna wait till you have something
Yeah.
to say because we got probably 2 different takes on Disney movies as an adult.
Like rewatching them?
Yeah.
Like the adult jokes that are in them?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Just like
you didn't
SpongeBob.
understand as a kid, but then you you go and watch it again. Now
Like
you're picking up
SpongeBob
the
called
things.
Mrs. Puff a cunt.
Oof.
When he didn't, when he failed the voting test, he was walking out of the class and said, "See you next Tuesday, Mrs. Puff."
I didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah, man.
Cool. I'm gonna have to go watch that episode. Do my research. No, but Jordan Peterson goes on to say, if you don't reveal yourself to others, you can't reveal yourself to yourself.
I have a problem with that.
Revealing yourself to others?
Yeah.
You do it just like this. You're doing it now.
Well, I told everybody I'm an idiot. So.
Yeah. I did this the other night. I did this a week ago.
You would put a mirror right here and
Yeah.
press play. Start talking.
This guy keeps commenting everything I do. What the fuck? No. Last week I went out and maybe I had a little more than I should have.
Oh, tell me that story. What happened?
Oh my god.
Guys, Brandon hits me up. He goes, "I'm done drinking.
That's entertaining.
I'm done drinking." And I'm like, okay. And he goes, "Yeah, I'm an arrogant asshole." And that's all I really know. So
No, I said I was being a pretentious prick.
same thing.
Arrogant asshole, pretentious prick. We're just gonna keep playing all these words, man.
What
No,
happened?
it was you stop leaning back, you're pulling the headphone cord all the way over there.
Boo.
Guy. No, I went out and normally what I do is I stick with Coors Light and I'll drink and I get to a certain point where like my body's just no more beer. You're good. And then I'm like I've walked into a bar after having a few and I walk in and get a drink. I take a sip of it. I go, nope. I hit my limit. I'm full. I'm I feel like shit.
You went past the limit.
No, I just hit that limit. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'll put a full beer back on the bar and I'm out. I'll go home. Because I hit a certain point, I don't get, drunk. I don't do that anymore. Kyle's seen me drunk. When's the last time you ever saw me that way?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I've seen you not drunk, but I've seen you lit.
Yeah. And that's the most I'll do. And then usually because shots are involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen you throwing back a couple shots here and there.
This night, it was shot after shot after shot, and it put me way over. And then I just started acting in a way that I don't even like. And I didn't know I could act
More
that way.
Tate than you want to be?
Asshole.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. almost, you ever seen those people that are drunk that you would swear they're bipolar?
Would you get mean?
Oh, I was getting mean, and then I was like coming back, and then I was getting mean, and then I was coming back, and then I was just all over the place. And yeah, I didn't know that I could be that way.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. But had I so when I think about like revealing yourself to others, if you don't do that, then you can't reveal yourself to yourself. I could sit here by myself every night and read books and work on myself all I want. But until I'm in a contested environment like that, where now I'm thrown into something different, you know what I mean? Like now some insecurity came out. Now some issues.
Did it happen
arose.
afterward? Like the next morning, you were like, "Damn, I was an asshole."
No, I kind of knew it that night.
Oh,
like
all right.
And but
like, give me an example. What'd you do? Come on, open up.
Oh man, this is tough. One, I was giving someone the stare. Like he says he said something and then he just started looking at me and I was like, no, you ain't gonna win this.
I do that.
But he would have smoked my ass because in the condition I was in, there was no way I was fighting somebody.
Oh, I'm gonna get my shit mopped one of these
I would
days.
go to swing and punch myself, bro. Like, like he wouldn't even have to do shit. I would
All right,
just
so
take
you're
myself.
giving the douchey stare.
Yeah.
Were you talking rude to people?
Oh yeah, I was
Oh,
insulting
my
people,
Lord.
and apparently I don't even remember insulting. It was like, someone was like, "I can't believe you said that, bro." I was like, "Said what?" He was like, "Can't believe you said this." I was like, "Yeah, what the fuck?
Damn, bro.
Like that's
Dude,
wrong."
when I get past my limit, I love everybody. Anybody in the whole building is getting a hug, probably. Dude, I thank you for being my friend. Oh my
I
god,
can see that.
you. That's me, dude.
I gotta do something real quick.
Do it, bro.
Hey Kyle,
Yeah.
you want to hand me that power bank that's on the floor behind you? Charging.
Oh shit. Make it happen.
You'll never guess what happened right when I started my story.
Your headphones died.
Yeah, they did. I just charged them.
Oh, they're talking about the GoPro.
No.
No,
Keep
we're still
an
good there.
eye on that battery.
We're still good. Got about 35%.
Minutes left? Okay. 10%. We gotta switch to the.
God, I love these things.
Just get a hardwired. Aren't they hardwired in there?
No.
So what are they wired into? Oh, dude, those are some whack ass headphones. Unreal.
But yeah, so I never would have known that about myself unless I showed it to other people.
Did you apologize?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Good for you, man.
Still not enough though.
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe you forgive me, but I don't forgive
Yep.
myself.
No,
for that.
I actually, you know what? I've woken up a couple mornings and I was like, yeah, I was over the top last night. I've apologized to people before.
It still doesn't make it up.
Yeah, no, you still feel like a douchebag. Like,
Yeah.
oh, here we go. So when you get drunk the next time, you're like, oh, here we go, you douchebag.
Yeah. No, so, and it's funny because that happened. Then I ended up reading that chapter in Jordan Peterson and read that, and I was like, I took that in a different way last time I read it, but now that I have this experience, it's kind of like I never would have known that about myself unless I was in that social environment
Yeah.
where I was dealing with different personalities and different aspects of whatever. So yeah, sucked. But then it goes. So you feel like shit afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Well, it goes on in the same chapter. He goes, if you betray yourself or say untrue things, you weaken your character.
Oof. I felt that. I felt that because there's some. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, the things I said that night weren't true.
Yeah.
It was just me being an insecure little dickhead. And
See, I knew behind those hard arms you're a soft little teddy bear. Come on now. That was me squeezing your butt.
God.
No, yeah, so that happened. It's like, so I'm beating myself up because I weakened my character. And now I'm questioning myself. I'm like, I know I didn't mean it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't remember saying it. But that's no excuse.
What did you say?
I'm not gonna say.
Was it profanity?
No.
So what did you say? Did you call him an idiot? Call me that all the time.
No.
What'd you say?
I'll tell you later.
Alright.
This will be bonus content.
Patreon.
Yeah, you subscribe to the Patreon and then you'll get the 5 minute.
Where's the Patreon at? What's it called?
Oh, we don't have it yet.
Oh.
I mean, we have one, but we still have to get.
Work it out. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you subscribe on, well, we have to get the website worked out too, but if you subscribe on the website, I can get your information and I can send you the bonus content.
The bonus content being my
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. No.
Well, since we're talking about this stuff, did we address the situation with the studio?
No. So yeah, this is our last episode in this studio. We'll be moving. So for the
new location.
Yeah.
Undisclosed.
I was trying to think of that word. You're not the only one that struggles.
Damn, bro.
Keep those things away, dude.
Freaking
You don't have a permit for those.
guy.
You guys can't see it, but he's over there flexing.
Absolutely flexing.
It's frightening, but not in that way.
Not in that way.
It's kind of like stick figures you draw back in 2nd grade.
But then you put the little lumps on it to make it look strong. No, we'll be, so we actually have a unique opportunity because we're going to be building the studio from the ground up. We're going to be framing it.
Mentally. Like, we're
Like,
actually
we're actually going to be framing off the room and...
So before the studio is actually dark, it's probably going to take a couple weeks.
So we're just going to move down to the bar. We will do the next couple weeks at the bar.
It's going to be kind of sick.
Yeah, it'll be different.
Cool.
A little change of pace, and then, once the studio's done, we'll move in there. Actually, that brings up something else. I want to put a poll out there.
Oh, we dance on it?
Yeah, we'll start off every episode with us on a poll.
Listen, dude.
I'm kidding. What we'll do is, like a little poll out there, you guys vote on what studio...
A voting poll.
This man really thought there was a stripper pole that was going to be involved.
Not going back to those days.
Dude, I really got to let you finish.
Yeah.
It's like
out of context.
It's like the shower sex one
Yeah.
from last episode. Should just let you finish. No pun intended. Alright, come.
If we put out 3 layouts or designs for a studio,
Oh, that'd be sick.
and then you guys can vote on which one you would prefer seeing for the viewers.
Where
So
can they
there's-
go?
Yep. I want to say we could post just different Instagram posts.
Because Instagram, you can do the polls.
Okay.
You can do polls on Instagram. Now, for that to work accurately and good, when will this episode be out? It's January 24th right now.
This one will be out by Friday at the latest.
So January 27th?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's not out tonight.
Okay. So how long is it going to take us to create these images?
I have some images off of Google.
Okay. So
Of my
27th is Friday, 28th. Let's say the night of next podcast. So next Tuesday,
30th.
the 30th. Damn, you're fast. The 30th. Go on our Instagram. This stays here, and vote on what studio looks best.
And then we'll go from there.
There you go.
Back to the topic now. Now that that's addressed.
Sorry, man.
No, you're good.
Idiot.
No, it's good. It had to be addressed. But see, I went right up to it, and then you stopped.
That's called edging.
Yeah, you just did that to me.
That's weird. It's kind of weird.
You have to know the context. No, so what is it? Betraying yourself. Really hard to come back to.
Betraying yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Not saying that's weakening your character, but
All right.
so saying things that are untrue, right? And so we're talking about a man's word, the value of a man's word, what it means to you. Just telling the truth, right? Being straight with people. If you tell the truth,
I was never a liar growing up.
it's very easy to live your life telling the truth. It sucks in the moment because you think it's going to cause some conflict or hurt feelings.
Yeah.
But you don't ever have to pay attention to what you tell people. Ever.
Well, I do.
I mean, you're going to remember what you tell people, but I'm saying like, oh, if I tell this story to Garrett, I have to make sure that
Oh, yeah, if you want to lie. If you want to lie, you got to get all
If
your
I'm-
stories right.
if I'm falsifying anything,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, what details did I share with him? And then you drink one night and you share the same story with someone
It
else.
don't
like,
sound the same.
Oh, man, what did you say?
It's like every fisherman's fucking, I got a 12-inch whatever, but you tell your other friend it's a 13. Yeah, when you're going to lie, you got to keep the story straight. Come on.
But that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I just don't lie.
Yeah.
Like if I get pulled over, the cop says, you know, I pulled you over. I'm always like, yeah, I was going really fast, and I always get a ticket. I meant to say I always get let go, not the ticket, because like all my friends. I say my friends, but there's a couple of them who are just like, I hate police officers. They always give me tickets and stuff because you're probably mouthing off. You tell them, yeah, I was being stupid.
Yeah. No, I've done that, and they're like, all right, I'm going to give you a warning.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, appreciate it. Well, I'm just being honest.
Yeah, no, I don't lie. I got no reason to.
This happened the other day, actually. I made a deal with my buddy Dave, and then I was talking to my brother. My brother brought it up. He goes, oh, yeah. He says, like, you know, he's not paying you. You know, you're just whatever. I was like, he's not paying me up front, but the agreement was, you know, 5% revenue, whatever, that I bring in for him.
Yeah.
And I was like, nothing's written, you know, there's nothing there. I said, but, you know, for all I know, dude's taking a ton of side jobs and I would never know. It's like, but hey, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care. Like, he's trying to get his business off the ground.
Right.
You think I care about 5% revenue? So my brother went and had a conversation with Dave, told him what I said about that, and then Dave hits me up and he's like, yo, we need to talk. Now, me and Dave have this great relationship where if there's an issue or you hear something and you don't like it, you come to me.
Yeah.
We go straight to each other with shit, like, right off the bat.
Yeah.
We don't let it linger. We're just like, yo, heard this, or heard you did this, or said this.
Yeah.
What's the deal? And we're just straight. So he's like, yo, we need to talk. I was like, either come by for a beer or call me.
Yeah.
And he calls me. And I was like, I already know what this is about. Because I thought about it. I was like, the only thing that he could possibly have heard that was misconstrued was something my brother said. And I'm like, the only thing that I talked to my brother about before they hung out was that. She was like, yeah, I heard that you thought I was going to do jobs and not pay you or whatever.
Mm.
Like, nope. That's not what I said at all.
Yeah.
It's like, I meant it more as, like, I'm not worried about it. It's like, I know you as a dude. Like, if I didn't know your character, why would I make an agreement like that? Where it's just, this is based on trust.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. But I know him to be a man of his word. I can value his word. We don't need anything written. We didn't even have to shake on it. It was a
Right.
text message.
Right.
Like, you got it. So, but that goes into, I swear this is a, what the all right. Well,
Carry on. Go ahead.
All right. Are we playing right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing.
All right.
So back to what I was saying. I'm pretty sure it's a quote somewhere, but I tried looking it up and I cannot find it. So I may have come up with it on my own, which would be impressive, but it's truth rarely finds refuge in rumor.
I heard it.
Right?
I've heard that somewhere.
Well, I told you that before.
Oh.
Well, you read it actually because I sent it as a text, so you're reading.
Dude. I read your literature.
No.
Wow. Big words.
Truth
Truth is what?
Truth rarely finds refuge in rumor.
Truth rarely finds refuge. Yo, yes, I remember you sending that to me because you were gonna put on a shirt.
Yeah.
We ain't cozy, bro.
Dude. No, if you think about it though, like, all it took was one person in between me and Dave, just 3 people communicating, and it came out wrong.
Well, yeah.
So he came straight to the source and was like, oh,
Yeah.
that was your intention. Like, yes, that's what I meant by that.
You remember that trick in school?
Telephone?
Excuse me?
The game, telephone?
What do you do?
Where you go around the classroom, the teacher comes up to the first person, whispers a word.
Yeah,
in their ear.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did one where we had a blank piece of paper on our back, and I guess it's not really the same, but somebody would draw a picture on the back, and then that it would keep going forward, the back of me, and then I draw the picture that I feel on the back of you, then you draw the picture you feel on the back of her.
So
That'd
the
be
way
pretty
we did it
interesting.
was you just go around the classroom, teacher whispers like 3 words
Yeah.
into the first kid's ear, then it just goes around, you just whisper it. But what's crazy about that is you actually see what kids did on purpose.
Oh yeah, there was always that little asshole.
That purposely
Mm-hmm.
changed up what the words were. Crazy.
I remember you. I want to say your name too. Your name is Nick. I'm not gonna say your last name, but Nick. You would always start shit back in middle school. Piece of shit. Unbelievable. I remember I used reverse psychology on this asshole to get him in trouble. I told him, you could tell me, I won't tell nobody. They told me he stole the toy, and I fucking screamed it out. Nick stole the toy!
I mean,
I got a grudge.
it seems it. You want? I said you want to talk about it, but let's wait till after.
Truth rarely finds refuge in rumor.
Go to the source.
Yeah. Dude, that's a hard quote.
I feel like I heard it somewhere, but I spent days Googling this and it doesn't come up anywhere.
I can't believe this fucking kid, bro. Dude, sit still.
Can't. Alright.
Well, we will build the studio to cater.
You're gonna bolt the fucking camera on the ground.
Just gonna put 6 fidget spinners on the table.
It's like that. It's like the little green alien stress ball. The eyes pop out.
Just all these different like sensory toys.
He's over there with the triangle trying to fit it in a square hole.
It's okay. We'll take care of you, Kyle.
It's alright.
You'll be set.
I'll survive.
Come on, you gotta get hazed.
It's fine. I'll survive. I can get
Alright,
hazed.
let's
He
turn it
insults
up.
me on camera all the time.
Turn it up and now.
Go for it. I can handle it.
Oh, are you? Not yet.
No.
Oh wait. You gotta provide us with an opportunity.
Oh,
Then
great.
we'll strike. Nah. So with the experiences that we talked about earlier, right? Expanding your mindset and becoming a more wholesome, well-rounded person. So, again, I'm gonna ruin this whole chapter for you, because you're gonna read it and be like, "Yep, we talked about that."
Do it. No, help me, bro.
So it goes on to say, you shouldn't sacrifice who you could be for who you are.
Shouldn't sacrifice who you could be for who you are. Okay.
So take those experiences, put yourself in new situations, try new things, go out there and become a better version of yourself by experiencing all this stuff. You're not going to grow
Yeah.
with where you are, right?
Yep, and I just learned that too. I've been forcing myself to do things I've always kind of wanted to do, but just never doing because either anxiety or afraid of change or scared. Like the podcast, for instance, when you said, "Hey, I'm looking for somebody to come on," I took it. Yeah, man, let's do it. I suck, but like I know the change and the outcome is going to be amazing, and the experience is already amazing.
No, I have a good time doing this.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, okay, I've been on podcasts before, but I never, like, I was on it with Dave, right? Dave and my brother.
Yeah.
Dave's great at it.
Yeah, I was listening to them.
Yeah. Dave's great. He's got the voice, he's got the demeanor, he just sits there and talks, and he can just go on and on. It's like, good for you.
Yeah, well, there's no pausing. They're just back and forth, and they're good at it.
Absolutely. And it's like, how? Show me your ways.
Right.
And then he's like, oh, it's the two drunk dads. I'm like, that explains it.
See? There it is. Yeah, I need a beer to do this.
Yeah.
I need a beer to do this. If I was completely sober, like if I came right from work to do this, I'm just going to be like...
And that's a terrible sound.
Yeah.
That sounds like something else.
What?
I'm not.
Oh.
Another after work activity.
I'm just digging myself a fucking hole, bro.
Yeah. No, it's... Yeah, you just have to open yourself up to opportunities and do things that you wouldn't naturally do.
Yeah, and I actually have an opportunity coming up. Next week I'm meeting with a guy, and he wants me to... It's still an idea, but it's a really big company. A really known company around our area. And I won't say names, but I'll tell you after. Because I do drone work, and I know camera work and photography and social media. It's not a full-time thing, but he wants me to run that company's like social media type thing, like help out with it, do drone photography and videography and all that stuff. And like, as much as I want to do that, I'm good at it. I'm even like, I don't know if I'm up for it. I don't know if I'm good enough. I'm just beating myself up about it, but I'm just forcing myself to go and talk to him.
So I saw a Navy SEAL in a documentary, not a documentary, I think it's just an interview, and he was the breacher, like he was the guy on the door. Yeah. Right. And
you just got to do it.
He goes, there's 3 words that even though he's been out, he's like, these 3 words when I wake up in the morning, these 3 words ring through my head, and it was the 3 words that he used to yell anytime he set off that charge. It was execute, execute, execute. So
yeah,
that's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
You just gotta execute, dude. Because if you sit there and keep thinking you're not good enough, how are you ever gonna be good enough?
No, you're right. And I know that, but change, dude. I don't know. Something about change.
It's
everybody.
The jump out of your comfort zone.
No, 100%.
It's definitely that.
Yeah.
Totally get it.
Yeah. No, you just gotta do it, dude.
I'm gonna show up, suit and tie, and be like, I'm here to take a picture.
Just tell me what you want.
That's it.
No, it's good. No, you just gotta keep challenging yourself, keep doing new things, keep building character, keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. Who says that? Keep on keeping on.
I don't know why I'm thinking Joe Dirt, but
no, it's definitely a redneck thing for sure. You gotta keep on keeping on.
Is that Joe Dirt?
What's that one with the race car with Will Ferrell?
Oh, Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights. Is that them? Gotta keep on keeping on.
No, that's Shake and Bake, baby.
Oh, you're right.
It should be our audio guy that's looking this up, but...
Well, he is, but you're also just doing it.
So, it looks like it's a song.
Yes, Kyle. Keep working
Keep on Keeping On by Curtis Mayfield.
Oh. Keep on keeping on. Dude, it is Joe Dirt, you fucking sick bastard.
Joe Dirt.
That's done, sir.
Damn, bro, why are you here?
It's a song. I got the song too. The song did pop up. I'll give you that. Just gotta. It's alright. Just gotta keep an eye. You would have found it.
Next question.
Next question. It's not really questions. It's just topics.
I just how so I said. Next topic.
This is all okay. So we're talking about man's word, but in reality, we're just going off of the idea of Jordan Peterson's rule
Yeah.
of tell the truth, or at least don't lie.
Right.
So I was trying to figure out how developing character and whatnot ties into truth. You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's definitely tough to think about, but
Yeah, I don't know.
he also brings up,
What does he say?
it's a long chapter, dude. It's like 30 pages, which is, I don't know if you knew this, that's more than 30 minutes of reading.
Damn, bro. Nicely done. That was nicely done. So what was the question? It was
No, think about how life experience and experiencing new things, how does that tie into truth?
like truth as in a truth and a lie, or truth as in what?
Truth as in telling the truth, or at least not lying.
Okay, no, I get it. That is hard.
It's really tough to tie those things together.
The more experience you have, I don't know, the less you need to lie, the less. I'm on to something here. The less experience you have, you feel like you gotta lie more to have your what the fuck's, dude? I need big words like you, man.
Looking for confidence.
Yeah, it keeps your
Your
head afloat
experience.
with the bigger guys.
Yeah.
If you're less experienced, you gotta talk yourself up.
I think it's also easier to be when you're stuck in the same mundane thing on a daily basis, right? And that's all you know. That's all you can really speak towards.
Right.
So you're out of your element anytime.
So you lie.
But then dialogue with people that are outside your element would also be a life experience because that's a learning moment.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Well, I'm always trying to do something new, and I'm not gonna lie about doing it if I'm trying it new.
See, I don't lie about
I just
not
don't
knowing
lie.
things.
Right.
You know, like why would I lie about that?
Right. Like at interviews, I have no desire to lie. I'd be like, dude, I don't know this stuff. I'm willing to learn.
Yeah.
And that's when you win them over.
That's the truth, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's opening yourself up to new experiences.
Oh yeah. I already know that. Hire me. Then they put you on that job, you don't know a damn thing, and then you're fired.
Maybe. Or you get promoted.
How does that work?
There's a method to it.
Yo, are we coming at him right now?
No.
Oh, because he was a co-host.
No, he was like nodding in agreement. He's like, no, that makes sense.
No, I think what he's getting at is like if you push yourself into a situation where you may not be prepared for it in a job interview per se,
Yeah.
and then you get the job, you're gonna be like you're gonna light a fire under your ass to make sure you get that shit done, and then that motivation can drive you to the next level.
No. That's not at
But
all.
he made sense though.
He did, but that's not where I was going.
Oh well, my bad.
I was going with the thing that like they never fire the people that suck at their jobs.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Sure.
We gotta do that. Drove one of our company trucks off a cliff. And
Promotion.
well, it just nothing happened.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
No, you're right. But
Just-
his answer was pretty good.
Better.
That definitely could make you a better person, or just get you fired.
Yeah, the
Or I
potential's there. I mean,
He's listening more than me.
But everybody does that. I mean, let's be real. Who didn't stretch the truth on any job?
Me.
Like, not even your first one.
No.
Ever.
Nope. My first one, I was in high school. I was taking construction tech at a Vogue school, and I got my interview, and I walked in there and I said, I don't know anything about pipe fitting. I work with wood. When can I start? And he's like, Monday. I'm not a liar.
I mean, that works. I'm not saying I lie at all, but I'm saying like on my first job, I tried to
Sell
word
yourself.
word my resume a little bit better.
If I knew big
than-
words, I would probably do that.
That's all.
He
That's
was
all. I'm saying. That's all I'm
exaggerating
saying.
his skills.
Yeah,
Right. That's what they tell POWs.
Yeah, that's what they do in all when they ask for like, oh, this is a job description. It goes on and on. And in reality, is that job description really as in depth as it says?
I feel like lying about your job is probably a bad thing.
No, I didn't lie about my job.
You bend the truth.
No, not about my job. I'm saying my first job.
Oh.
Yeah, my first job. I kind of stretched the truth. I didn't really know what to expect to go into a first job, so you stretch the resume out, trying to find all the holes to try to cover all your bases.
We didn't work together on your first job, did we?
No,
Okay.
no. But I mean,
It's like
it
who
was
stretches the
much better.
truth for a taco?
I am Mexican.
You're hired.
Had to do it.
We're looking for a cashier. Here's Garrett. I'm good with numbers.
Dude, I cannot give change back for. Dude, actually, that's funny because my first job was First? No, it was my first job. Sorry, I lied to you. My first job wasn't at Bike Fitting. My first job was at a.
This whole topic.
All
is
right.
Don't lie.
Oof.
You're like, I just lied to
Well,
you.
I forgot.
Yeah, no.
It's not lying. My first job was at a glass company. I installed glass windows, and people would come in and order little glasses, or I'd have to fix their mirror or whatever, and then I would ring them up and give them their mirror back, and I would have to give change back. I even fucked up with the calculator. I could not do it for the life of me, dude.
Well, at least I talked about
That's
it. It
funny.
did it for you.
I would still fuck it up.
Oh, yeah. You are in charge of the change, though. It tells you what to give back, but you have to still make it up.
Damn
I
it,
know-
that was a dime.
I know how to count change.
Okay?
Fuck. Penny, nickel, dime, quarter, $1 bill, $5 bill, 10, 20. Isn't there a $500 or is that Monopoly?
That yellow one is the applause.
This
There
one?
we go.
The volume's down, though.
Thank God it didn't work. Get fucked.
Try it.
Next topic.
Next topic.
Shut up. Turn it down.
He's loving that board.
Oh man.
So, continuing on with the experiences, it also goes on to say, every bit of learning is a little death.
Dude, I gotta like say them over in my head to comprehend.
It's gonna be a long chapter for
bit
you.
of learning
Is a bit of death,
every bit of learning
or
is
is a little death.
a death to.
Well, think about it.
It's a death to the things you thought you knew. No.
Not only that, but okay, they say ignorance is bliss, right?
Yeah.
If I'm stuck in my ways and all I know is what I know, and I'm just gonna stick with that, that's all my mind's gonna know.
Yeah.
And then that's going to determine all of my decisions. I mean, based off of what I know. But if I branch out and have these new experiences, then that could potentially reframe your mind, right? It could change your mind on a few things. So you have to kill off little parts of you that existed before, so that these new parts could.
Yeah,
develop.
I was kind of on the right path.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
So you're killing off these little bits of you that are ignorant to these new experiences.
Yep.
And then you have to, like, when you learn new things, it's a little death. Every new thing you learn is a little death.
Yeah.
Because part of
No,
you
that
has to
makes
die.
sense. Yep. I like that one. Damn, bro, I can't wait to read this. Listen to this book.
No, it's a good read.
I like that.
I also read, the one that I was mentioning today
I'll listen to it.
was the Four Agreements. Don Miguel Ruiz, I'm pretty sure, was the author. It speaks about agreements. I had mentioned this another time. But these agreements are basically what you're willing to accept. If you think about growing up and basically the way you were raised, however you were treated growing up, if you're gonna sit there and be a victim to the way you were treated,
Oh.
say you dealt with like
No, I
physical
got you.
abuse growing up, you can live your life being like, oh well, it's because I was physically abused. Oh, it was because I was mentally abused, emotionally neglected, whatever. Like that's why I am the way I am. So that's your agreement.
Maybe I'm off topic.
No, like your agreement is, hey, this is my past trauma.
Yeah.
So because this happened to me, this is the way I am.
Okay, so what I was raised with like very catered to, like bitch made. I feel like I was made a bitch, because I grew up and didn't want to work. I grew up wanting to be lazy, and I always blamed my parents for not making me split the wood, making me do this, and making me get a job. But now I realize you just can't keep blaming them. If I can make a change, and I have. Years ago I have, but I remember being like, yeah, my parents brought me up like a bitch, and I'm still like, Dad, why'd you not just get me to go split the wood? But no, I had to really think about it and realize it's me that's lazy. It's not because of my parents that I'm lazy.
Right. So you grew up like with that agreement that I am like the laziest excuse that I hear from people is, it's just the way I am.
I've used that.
I hate that.
Yeah, I've used it with my exes. That's the way I am.
No.
It's probably just me giving up.
Just tell the truth, man.
I was. So what I am. Leave. They never did, so I did.
What I am is unhappy. Go. No, it's not just like with upbringing, but it's also anything that happens to you that, oh, this is my excuse. That's all I hear when people are like, oh, it's just the way I am, or
Yeah.
I've dealt with this. Now, I'm not saying that trauma
Let's
isn't.
wait a minute.
You wanna hit pause?
Okay, what the fuck were we talking about?
I thought you said it was a good time.
It's
You were
great
talking about
Oh,
your
yeah.
ex.
Content.
Oh.
Man, what were we talking
I
about?
can't tell if you're
Jesus.
actually
Last
forgetting or real.
Oh, every little bit of learning is a little
Told
death.
you I read that.
What?
Oh, something about my exes.
Yeah.
I just said that.
Kyle, I can't hear you.
Oh,
I said
Yeah.
that before.
it's just how I am.
Oh, yeah.
That's like, to me, that's such a lazy excuse of being.
No, it is.
Like, oh, it's just the way I am. So, is this how you're going to be the rest of your life?
No. Well, unless you don't want to change.
That's what I'm
Unless
saying.
you're
Like,
sitting on the couch afterwards.
if you're going to sit there and just use that as an excuse, oh, it's just the way I am. So you're not going to go anywhere then. Like,
Yeah.
You're just going to be
Well, that's it. Yeah.
what you are.
Yep.
And you see those people.
I was one of them, dude. Like, I talk shit about my exes. I definitely do. It's on every podcast.
Yeah.
But I was a lazy piece of shit, too. Alright? Like,
That's a topic for another time.
alright.
Not you being a lazy piece of shit, but
Oof.
okay. I'll preface, because we'll bring this up in another episode. Why is it that after any failed relationship, guys are willing to say, no, I fucked up, but girls never do?
Dude, and that's funny you say that because I just watched a video and it was this guy going to, like, getting public reactions, and he goes up to these guys and girls and he's like, if you could say one thing to your ex right now, what would it be? And all of the girls, there was like 10 girls and like 10 guys, all of the girls, it was different clips, different girls, and they were like, oh, fuck him, blah blah blah, fuck you, fuck him. And all the guys were like, thank you, you taught me this, you taught me that, I'm sorry, I this, that. It's like, dude, that's the truth, bro. Like, girls, damn.
We'll bring this up another time.
All right.
No.
That's gonna start shit later.
Oh, yeah. Well, for you, maybe. Just tell the truth.
I always do. I always do.
Learn to say no.
All right, man. You
No, I
ready?
think it's So wrapping it all up. 1, mean what you say. Speak the truth. Learn to say no when it's appropriate or when it's necessary. I should say when it's necessary.
And read a half an hour a day.
Yeah.
With that said,
Whether it's green eggs and ham or 1 page of Jordan Peterson. Doesn't matter.
wow. Damn.
It took. Look, I read a quote and it took you 3 times going over it. If that's gonna be every line on the same page, you're better off listening to it.
No, I am listening to it, dude. I'm 15 minutes in, 30 minutes in, and fucking, I'm still at the preface of the story. You know, they go over all the bullshit.
Yep.
And I'm still like drooling. It's gonna be a hard book to listen to.
It's a good
Good thing
book,
I can pause.
It's a good read.
It's a good listen.
So, don't really have a topic for next week because we're a little focused on the new studio and what that's going to be like. So, we'll put the poll out there. We'll get this episode out. You guys let us know what you want to see. It's going to take a little bit.
With the same story that the poll is on, we're gonna no, because it's gonna be we're gonna do the poll next episode. What do you want to talk about next week?
I don't know. Could talk about that.
What?
We just brought up.
We can. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's talk about exes.
So, guys, stay tuned. Tune in next week anyway for that topic.
Oh, jeez, that's gonna be rough.
Ooh. Visiting the world of exes.
Yeah, I just found out my girlfriend listens to these now, so.
Well, good luck to you.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything I wouldn't say to her face.
Well, that's good.
So.
Make sure to check out the Instagram because we will post different designs and ask for, a vote. What you guys think would be the most enjoyable
Or,
or
since, because the whole timing thing might be an issue, how about we post 3 pictures of different ideas?
and the one with the most likes.
The one with the most likes.
That's
You
fine.
can do that.
That's
That
better.
works.
Now, don't go and like each one because you just like it like you do with Instagram and double tap the screen. No, like the one you actually would like to see.
Yeah, because we will be posting videos on YouTube now.
Yep.
So we'll have, by the time this comes out, there'll be 2 videos, roughly 2 videos on YouTube.
Good.
Yeah,
Nice.
branching out.
That's how Jocko says it.
Good.
So
Did you see that yet?
no.
I sent it to you. Good.
Was it on Snapchat?
Jocko.
Oh, probably.
What do you mean, probably? You're a Snapchat fiend. I sent it to you on Snapchat.
Was this before you deleted it?
All right, with that said, Brandon, what is this?
What is what?
The podcast. Outro. Outro. Say the outro.
Well, remember, here it is. This stays here.